So today I am doing a realistic rebuild of my New England Patriots. They went off in free agency. I'm recording this March 17th at 5:02 p.m. So if anything happens after this point, I better not hear you in the comments. I know you're going to be there anyways. I know it. But I'm liking the way they're going. I saw them get Jonnu Smith first. I was like, that's interesting. Then they brought in Aguilar. They brought in Kendrick Bourne. I was like, okay, that's the way they're going. Then on defense, Matthew Judon. He's a decent player. I don't know if I'd pay him as much money as they did. And then they got Jalen Mills. And that's one of those moves where you just got to trust Bill Belichick. I don't understand it whatsoever. He's barely going to be playing in this rebuild, even though McCourty's probably going to be gone after this year. Chung's going to be gone after this year. So we're going to have to wait and see. They got Godcho. They got Dietrich Weiss. At least they brought him back. Hightower's still on the team. So this is going to be interesting. We are at the draft. And I just really don't know what's going to happen. Of course, Hunter Henry. How could I forget about Hunter Henry? I couldn't believe it. I thought they got Jonnu Smith, and I was like, oh, I wanted Hunter Henry. Not going to happen anymore. Wake up the next day, go to work. They bring in Hunter Henry. So this should be a fun time. We're going to have to see what Cam Newton can do with this team. And we're at the draft already, so let's go to pick 15. With the 15th overall pick, we're taking receiver Rondale Moore. I still think the Patriots need help at receiver. I was hoping maybe a Devontae Smith would be there. Jamar Chase, obviously not. Maybe a Jalen Waddle. We'll stick with Moore. 75 overall, hidden development. 96 speed, 97 acceleration, 79 catching, 76 catch and trap. In the second round, we're going corner Eric Stokes. They changed or actually fixed the little thing where they were starring out the names. Now it's just missing an E. So good. 72 hidden development. 94 speed, 74 man, 68 zone, 58 play rec. In the third round, we're going middle linebacker Chaz Surratt. 69 normal development, 85 speed, 81 tackles, 78 block shed, 76 hit power. In the fourth round, we're going free safety Reed Blankenship. He's a 67, but he does have hidden development. I did not know that. 87 speed, 73 zone, 65 tackles, 75 pursuit. So we are a 79 overall team. This offensive line easily might be the best in football, at least top 3. I was hoping they kept David Andrews. I mean, maybe they'll bring him back. I highly doubt it, though. Of course, Henry and Smith. The receivers with Cam Newton should be very interesting. I'm going to make Rondale Moore our slot, by the way. Sony Michel will be gone after this year. I do not want to bring him back. Then on defense, I'm hoping Judon could do really well. Same for Winovich. I don't really know what Weiss is going to do, Godcho is going to do. And I mean, we have great corners. And I don't think they're going to trade away Stephon Gilmore. Maybe it happens, but it's really not looking that way at the moment. Where are the specialists? Yeah, Moore's going to be up here. Jones, Judon, Winovich, Hightower. All right, we're good. Didn't make the playoffs. That is not a good sign. Cam Newton always goes off in this game, except when he's on my team. So here we go. We went 8-8. One win better. The Bills and the Jets 9-7, and the Dolphins 7-9. How are the Jets 9-7? Newton 4,000 yards, 30 and 14. Interesting. Michelle 880 with 6. Harris with 7. Aguilar 950 with 5. Henry 840 with 7. Moore 814 with 9. Jonnu 215 with 2. You know that's not going to happen. Hightower 103 tackles. Sack totals 8 for Winovich, 6 for Judon. And interceptions 5 for Gilmore, 2 for Phillips, 1 for Hightower, Jackson, and McCourty. I think Hightower at the same time is going to be gone. But let's take a look at our development for Stokes for Moore, who has star development 5 XP. That's good. Where is he? Stokes star with 4. Blankenship has superstar. Huh. I saw him there all the time, and I just never drafted him. The Seahawks beat the Jets 21-16. I'm sure Shaquille Griffin, who's not on the team anymore, MVP. Trevor Lawrence, NFL MVP. Nagy, Coach of the Year. Wilson, Offensive Player. Nobody from our team. Wonderful. Now, Stephon Gilmore is a free agent. We'll let him walk. Same for McCourty. Trent Brown, I know he got a 1-year deal, but I am going to extend him because he's such a great player. I know he didn't play fantastic for the Raiders, but I still really like him. Michelle can go. Phillips, Myers. I can't imagine Belichick bringing Newton back. But at the same time, I'm not giving him that much money. We went 8-8. That's not awful. It's not that great, but it's not awful. And I like Jacoby Myers. It just doesn't make sense for our team. So I guess there's going to be a lot of turnover. So I made an offer to Leighton Vander Esch because we don't have a good middle linebacker. And Sam Darnold on a 1-year deal, younger than Newton. I did think about bringing back Newton, but I think Sam Darnold makes way more sense if we can't find a quarterback in the draft. We are going to have to wait and see. We got both of them. That's good. The 5th-year option will be N'Keal Harry, who I definitely don't want. He might get traded in real life by the time this video comes out, and I hope he does. Nope. Hard pass. Now, there is a quarterback there at pick number 16. I just don't want to do that. So what I think I'm actually going to do is take Andrew Rhodes, unless there's somebody else that blows me away. Harrington, no. Center, we definitely could go with. I don't think so. Calhoun, no. I don't really see anybody. Let's just take, ooh, what is that? That seems good. We could take that in the 2nd round. Let's go with the middle linebacker, Andrew Rhodes. He's a 74 normal development, 91 speed, 84 tackles, 70 block shed, 83 hip power. Not bad. Now, Carolina Gaming Syndicate in the comments tells me, don't worry about the linebacker's development. So I'm going to take his try. I'm going to believe. In the 2nd round, Gonzalez is there at center. Let's take him. 75 with normal, 92 strength, 71 run block, 81 pass block. Cody Hill is still here in the 3rd round. I at least have to take a chance on him. 73 with normal. He's going to be a higher overall than Sam Darnold, so he's probably going to start if the computer has its way. So we're going to have to wait and see. He doesn't really seem that bad, actually. In the 4th round, I took defensive tackle Delvin Watson, who has hidden development. 94 strength, 75 block shed, 64 power move, 58 finesse. So we are an 81 overall team, 83 offense, 80 defense. Rondell Moore is now our #1 receiver. Still with Bourne, still with Aguilar. And I am going to let Hill start. I know he has normal development. He's a better overall, has more potential, in my opinion, than Sam Darnold in this game. I do like Sam Darnold in real life. Then on defense, Usay is up to star development. Got a good defensive line, great linebackers. Blankenship could be a little bit better, but I think we'll be able to deal with it. Let's go to the playoffs. Didn't make the playoffs again. We went 5-11. Sounds about right. The Jets 11-5. Hill 4,200 yards. 35-14 is not bad for a rookie. I actually like that a lot. Harris 720 with 4. Meh. Bourne 950 with 6. Moore 940 with 9. Henry 800 with 8. Aguilar 5. Jonnu 116. So glad I brought him in. Van Der Esch 118 tackles. Sack totals 10.5 for Judon, 9.5 for Winovich. Interceptions 2 for Surratt, 2 for Stokes, and a lot of ones. All right. Now we did have hidden development for the defensive tackle, who's probably still hidden development if I was correct or if I understand this game whatsoever. Guess I know. Star. We have a lot of XP to go around, though, so that's fine. So the Chiefs beat the Cowboys. Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. Ryan Tannehill, NFL MVP. John Gruden, Coach of the Year. I don't know about that. Got rid of his whole offensive line. I guess he can still be a good coach, but GM, meh. Quigley, Alford, there's Wilson and Wagner. Why are the Seahawks going off? I don't even think the Seahawks would be like the 3rd, maybe the 3rd best team. Not the 2nd best team in the West. Isaiah Wynn will bring back. Jonathan Jones, I don't think necessarily we have to bring back. We should have a good draft pick. Winovich, up to superstar, I'd love to bring back. Increase that money just a little bit. That's fine. Bailey at this point. Might as well. Pat McAfee loves him a lot, apparently. Heard him mention him a bunch the other day. Aguilar, no. Damian Harris. I don't love paying running backs, but that's such a cheap deal that it'll be fine. Harry, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Juwan Williams. If I don't bring back Jonathan Jones, then we almost have to bring back Juwan Williams. There's nothing else down there that I want to bring back. Is it a 1-year deal? Let's make him an offer then. Why not? Okay, I guess that's why not. So A.J. Brown is a free agent. Is that going to happen in real life? Probably not. But if he's ever in free agency, the Pats need receivers. So I made an offer to Brown. I made an offer to Montez Sweat. Nothing else really up there that I want to bring in. Ronnie Hudson was up there. Pass. Eddie Goldman was up there. Pass. There's really nothing that fit our team at the moment. Okay, so we got A.J. Brown. Does that mean Sweat? He hasn't been. So he's just playing hard to get? Why? You don't have to do that. It's okay. Good. All right. No 5th-year option? Oh, yeah, because of Duggar. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to the draft. So with the 3rd overall pick, we're going to take receiver Burrows. He runs a 4.32, 6.723 cone, a 4.05 20-yard. Why not? 77 normal, ranked #1. 96 speed, 93 acceleration, 79 catching, 77 catch in traffic. I don't know how he's normal. I just don't get it. What if Jamar Chase has normal next year? Or like Devontae Smith, who's a Heisman, and he'll probably have, like, it doesn't make any sense. In the 2nd round, I'm going center Shane Hankins because Shaq Mason, I think, is going to be a free agent after this year. So we can move Hankins over. 75 with normal, 90 strength, 83 run block, 83 pass. So we are an 84 overall team, 89 offense, 80 defense. This offense is fantastic. I'm hoping Hill can maybe get up to superstar after this year. That'd be awesome. On defense, we're looking good all around. Could be a little bit better strong safety, maybe free safety, maybe middle linebacker too. But I don't think that's a huge deal, and I just noticed that Judon's down to a 74. I mean, we're kind of just going to have to deal with it. We just can't make the playoffs right now. We went 6-10. One win better. How exciting. Hill, 4,000 yards, 25 and 13. Not going to do it. Harris, 750 with 8. Philbin with 8. Moore, 1,000 with 10. I mean, maybe up to superstar. Probably not, though. Henry, 900 with 5. A.J. Brown, 839 with 4. Burrows with 3. Jonnu, 3 touchdowns. So glad we brought him in. Van Der Esch, 108 tackles. Sack totals, 8.5 for Judon, 7.5 for Winovich. Interceptions, 4 for Van Der Esch, 3 for Jackson, 2 for Duggar, and 1 for Stokes. I don't think we drafted anybody with hidden development, right? It was just Burrows who had normal development. He might have a good amount of XP, though. All right, maybe not. The Broncos beat the Cardinals 35-21, and Philip Lindsay won the MVP. Sure he did. Watson, NFL MVP, Kingsbury Coach of the Year, Wilson Offensive Player. Actually, Taylor Weiss. That was the guy that I was going to draft in the second round. He's on the Rams. I'm looking. If he has X Factor, I'm going to be really mad at myself. Let's take a look, though. And why would they draft with Akers? Okay, normal. That's fine, then. Let's take a look. That's Hunter Henry's going to be gone. I mean, we're going to bring him back. Shaq Mason will let go at this point. Onwenu's definitely coming back. Usay's coming back. Because actually, Judon might be up here, right? No, so that's next year. Jennings can go. Duggar. Oh, 3 years, 3.2. That's nothing. Okay. That's fun. Let's increase the money a little bit just so he doesn't walk like Duggar. That's fine. I like Hunter Henry a lot. I really do. Let's go with that. All right, that's good. So I made an offer to Isaiah Simmons since we don't have a strong safety, and Marcus Peters. He'll be a number 3 guy. That's a solid number 3 guy, I would say. Could argue that he's number 2 guy. Let's advance. Are we going to get him? We got both. That's good. The 50-year option is Rondale Moore, I would have to assume. Right? Yeah. So we have the 3rd overall pick. There are some quarterbacks on the board, but nothing game-changing. They were the right guard 1st overall. That's ballsy. And then a bad corner 2nd overall. I don't really want to take either of these guys. The better one, I think, is Thomas. But I think he'll end up having normal development and be behind Hill. So we'll just give Hill another chance. If one of these guys fall to the 2nd, we'll take him. If not, really not that big of a deal. We're really not hurting that many places, other than maybe right outside linebacker eventually. Not going to go with that. A bunch of ends and a bunch of offensive linemen. I guess we could move Montez Sweat up if we wanted to. Mackey seems pretty good. Lance Jackson seems pretty good. We could go right tackle. That doesn't really make a ton of sense. Is this the guy I looked at? It's not. How did I go past him? Let's take Justin Ware. He's a 79 with normal. Man. 79 tackles, 77 hit power, 82 speed, 91 acceleration. In the 2nd round, I'm going running back William Goddard. He's a 76 with normal. 74 break tackle, 94 speed, 92 acceleration, 89 agility. In the 5th round, I took left outside linebacker Christian Dalton, who has hidden development. 77 tackles, 74 hit power, 79 speed, 91 acceleration. So we are an 85 overall team. I put Jonnu Smith on the trade block. We're going to look at that in 1 second. But everything on offense is the same, except Hankins over to right guard. We lost Shaq Mason. Then defense is the same. I cut Matthew Judon. He's going to be a backup. Rather save the money. Jonnu can be traded away. Let's take, we need what? 2025 draft. Okay. Trade him to the Jaguars, who arguably could have taken him in this free agency, but didn't make the playoffs yet again. 6-10 again. Wonderful. Cody Hill, 4,100 yards, 20-7. That's really not that bad. Harris, 832 with 4. That's not good. Moore, 1,200 with 12. That's up to superstar. AJ, 1,000 with 7. Henry, 755 with 7. Burrows, 730 with a touchdown. On defense, Van Der Esch, 118. Okay. Sack totals, 8 for Winovich, 7.5 for Sweat. Interceptions, 3 for Surratt, 3 for Simmons, 2 for Van Der Esch, and a lot of ones. It's really disappointing that we can never make the playoffs, because I do think we have a really solid team. Like, is it just quarterback and running back? I would have to guess. Dull net star development, by the way. Where with 2 up to an 81. The Lions beat the Broncos 24-14, and Trey Lance is the Super Bowl MVP. Interesting. Josh Rosen, Offensive Player of the Year for the Saints. On what planet? What team? Isn't he like a practice squad member for the Bucs or something like that? I'm so confused. Now, I believe we have, I think 1 year left. I'm pretty sure 1 year left. But let's bring back Blankenship, who's up to an 80 overall. That's not bad. We still have 47.7. I feel like Winovich we have to bring back. Surratt, I'm definitely going to bring back. Let's give him a 4-year offer for that cheap. That's fine. Weaver, no. Kind of have to. 2-year deal. That's a little much, but I think we'll be fine. And the Winovich, we'll let him walk away. So Michael Thomas is a free agent. I made maybe a 2-year offer. Doesn't matter. We have 1 year left. And then Chase Winovich. I'm going to try to bring him back. Might as well. There wasn't a ton up there that we needed. No quarterbacks, no running backs. We got both of them. We desperately need a better running back. But I'm not going to take one in the first round. Doesn't make sense. So we have the 5th overall pick. There are 3 quarterbacks here finally. But the question is, do we take one of them? Gabe Galloway looks good. Langford looks good. I mean, I got to go Langford. Let's take Langford. 73. Oh, man. It's basically just having the same guy we already have. In the 2nd round, we're going middle linebacker Logan Archer. He's a 76 with hidden development. 88 speed, 89 tackles, 70 block shed, 81 hit power. I like how the 4th ranked players has hidden, but not the 2 first I've took, or taken, or have tooken, something like that. So we are an 86 overall team in our final year. The whole offense is fantastic, aside from running back, and probably Hill as well, but he's the best we have at the moment, and our defense is top notch. What I actually want to do is I'm going to find out what those other quarterbacks develop. We didn't make the playoffs 1 single time. And we tied for first place. That's disappointing. Hill, 4,200 yards, 41-15. Harris, 950 with 11. Brown, 1,000 with 10. Thomas, 1,000 with 11. Henry with 6. Moore with 10. There's really no excuse. Van Resch, 117 tackles. Sack totals, 13.5 for Winovich, 7.5 for Sweat. Interceptions, 4 for Van Resch, Simmons, Blankenship, and 2 for Jack. And in the final year, the Bears beat the Ravens 31-21, and Jalen Johnson got the Super Bowl MVP, and we have nothing over there. I'm kind of going to write this one off, as there was no good quarterbacks in the draft any year that I drafted. So really, what am I supposed to do? You know, we'll probably get back to this eventually. Not probably, we definitely will. But in the next coming days, we're going to address other teams that have big pickups in free agency. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.